Hey yo, it's Bay bringing you Captain Tsubasa ta ta ka e Dream Team. The Japanese version this time is because the new gacha or transfer is here, and the new 11 that they Club Games, the global versions Club Station, they leaked by accident. Remember in the few weeks ago, they accidentally showed together with Diaz and Natureza this 11, this new 11. And it is finally here. They said they apologized, saying it was an accident. It wasn't supposed to be shown, and now it's here, 11, and together with Galvan or whatever you call it, and who was it? Cults, new cults, green cults, red Vulcan. Galvan, and blue 11. And I'm gonna be doing the evaluation this time, together with also the event Schneider. Okay, so are they good? My answer to you is the best character out of all these four characters, I would say, is Galvan for sure. Definitely, he is super strong. So I'm gonna go over from Galvan. What's so strong about him is all about the passive. His passive is combination Diaz. So if Diaz is in the team, all parameter will go up by 10%. 10%, and that will mean he's already pretty damn good blocker. His block is at 6,800, and also his power is at 6,665. So these are already super good, right? But when you add on top of this 10%, right, block will become 7,500 and power will become 7,300. And because this guy's type is red, Fest Diaz, for those who have Fest Diaz is red as well. So it just goes super good together, and he's already super good. And you know how good this block is after the combination passive is it is almost as good as the Dream Collection Robson. That's how good. And you know how strong that guy is, right? If you remember, I did Dream Collection ranking in the past, right? Top 10. And I put him number 3 after Akai. Yeah. And number 1, by the way, at the time was Salinas. That's just because there's no better position than goalkeeper. Yeah. So he is super good. He was supposed to be, well, he still is, one of the best blocking defender. It's either him or Dreamfest Pierre. Okay? But although Galvan is not Fest nor a Dream Collection character, he is as good as these characters, because look at his stats. Okay, his block is on its 8,000. That's super high, that's for sure, and his power is 7,000. But like I said, after 10% boost of the from the passive, Galvan will become 7,500 block and 7,300 power. So as for the power, he exceeds Robson already. And if you put all these figures together, it will become the difference between this Dream Collection Robson and the new Galvan. It will only be like 500. Yeah, that's how strong. And look at Robson's other stats, other defensive stats. Tackle 5,900, interception 5,300, and speed and techniques are both on 4,000, end of 4,000, right? 5,900 and 5,300, right? Look at Galvan. 5,600 and 5,200. But if you do the 10%, what's gonna happen? 10% of 5,600 is like above 6,000, right? If you add like 560, that's 10%. And as for interception, if you add 500 on top of 5,200, that'll be 5,700. And also he gets a boost on speed and technique as well. That means overall, I would say he is really as good as Robson. Seriously, that's how good. And his team skill, all the new 3 characters' team skills are all parameters up by 7% for non-Japanese players. That's wide, broad, right? So it's easy to make this team without including some Japanese, because you have not enough non-Japanese. It's not gonna happen because there's so many non-Japanese characters that by now most of you are probably able to fill in all the positions by non-Japanese that are from transfer. SSR, that is, of course. You are, right? So this guy is super strong. Although this is a normal gacha or transfer, he is as good as Dream Collection characters. I swear. That's my evaluation on him. And out of the 4 characters, like I said in the beginning, he is the best. Yeah, for sure. And because there's not so many Galvans in the past, Club Games, I guess they thought about that, and they already gave all 3 defensive skills. Okay, S rank block, A rank tackle, and interception. That was how they did for Robson as well. And Robson, there's not so many characters, so yeah, that's probably why they did that. So this guy, really, I swear to God, this guy is strong. Okay, and next up is what? 11 or cults. Let's go cults first. Is he good? Well, I would say there was never any defensive cult, so that's good, right? It's something different, and also he's green type. That's also good. But compared to Galvan, of course, although he's a blocking guy, like Galvan is much better, as you can see here. And his passive isn't like Galvan. It's auto block 30%. So yeah, that's not that good, right? Compared to Galvan, that is. And as for team skill, it's the same thing. As I said, the new 3 characters have the same team skill, 7% boost for non-Japanese. That's good, right? But I would say the best way to use him is put the main skill, the hedgehog defense, S rank, to the fest calls for those who have it. Yeah, but be careful. Don't do that right away. I think eventually at the end, I think that is the best solution. But for now, don't do it yet, because you should be you might want to keep this team skill, because I have the feeling that Club Games will start to bring this team skill from today on. Yeah, and my prediction to you guys is next Dreamfest, end of May, will be someone like Santana or Mueller that will have 10% of this team skill. That's my guess. Yeah, so when that happens, and the reason why I say don't teach this skill so fast yet, because if my guess is right and someone like Mueller with 10% boost for non-Japanese comes, you will want this team skill 7%, so that you could make something like 24%, 10, 7, 7, you know. Then if you have 24 using 3 slots, you could already go up against all the current type parameter guys, I think, because at best they could reach 30% per each type, right? But because you don't know what the opponent will come with, most of the people, I think, are going with 20-10. Yeah, so 20 red and 10 green, or 20 blue and 10 red, or whatever. Yeah, I think that is the way most of the people are using the team skill slots, right? But for this one, like I said, because it's not that hard to fill in all non-Japanese characters for all position, you don't have to do like 20-10 or something like that. You could just go 24 all non-Japanese, right? That means this could be already stronger than the type team skills, if my guess is right and the next Dreamfest comes with the 10%. Yeah, so that is the reason why I say to wait, hold your horses. Don't just teach it right away just because you have fest calls. It is a good option, I would say, but you should really keep in mind that there is a possibility that Club Games will start giving us this new team skill. Yeah, and then at the end, my guess will be that at World Cup event in June, they will bring Japanese team skill. I think. Yeah. So I don't know. It's only my guess, so I don't know. But then I would say you can wait, right? I think you can at least wait until end of May to find out what's gonna happen, and then it's not late to decide from there. So yeah, that is my recommendation. Yeah, so this cult is good as is, and it's even better if you give the S rank block skill to the fest scouts, but you should wait until what happens next at the Dreamfest. Yes. So that's my evaluation for Kautz. And last but not least, before Schneider, Levin. Is he good? Well, I would say out of the 3 new transfer characters, he is the worst. Yeah. Although Levin is supposed to be one of the everyone likes Levin, famous character, but unfortunately for this one, I would say Galvan or Kautz is better. Because the reason is simply because he could do forward and OMF, double position, but he's really weighted on tackle. And of course, his shot is on its 6,000 and power is 5,700, so that's decent. But it's not like there's so many characters that are at this level already from the past, right? Who are forward or who are shooters. But this Levin, although he could do forward, that's good. There was never any Levin that was able to do forward. That's good. That I would say is something good and new for Levin. But the shot he has is A rank Levin shot, right? So in order for you to make him a striker, you have to bring some S rank Levin shot or new Levin shot or whatever from either Fess or the other transfer limited character, which I don't think you will want to do because, well, for green Levin, for those who have green Levin, maybe it's okay because I don't know if many of you are using that, because especially because that one's passive isn't that good. Highballer is not that good. So yeah, I would say it's okay to pass that skill to him. But still, like I said, his stats, shooting stats, isn't like super good or anything. It's just decent, right? Yeah. So I don't know how you should utilize this character, to be honest, because he's really edgy on tackle, but he's forward in OMF. So what do you want me to do? Yeah, it is true. He has a S rank aura curtain. That's good, but he's supposed to be an offensive character, so yeah, it's really, I don't know how to use him, to be honest. And also his passive isn't that good because it's stamina killer, which is the opponent that matches up against this Levin will use extra 15% of his stamina. So it's annoying for sure, but it's not something you can calculate. So what if it increases their stamina consumption? You don't know if this is really effective right there, right? It might be at the end. The opponent will maybe struggle by like losing too much stamina, that he was supposed to do something that he won't be able to do something that he was supposed to be able to. But it's not like something direct, so it's hard to tell if it's really giving effect. Or am I saying it right? Yeah. So that's my evaluation for Levin. And last is the event Schneider, the green Schneider, the better one. Is he good? Well, my answer to you again is although he's a forward character, like Levin, or well, I guess this one is better than Levin because he's really edgy, but it's really edgy on tackle, although he's forward. But it's really edgy. It's 7,600. That's super edgy. It's like probably like Fess Jito, I think. Well, Jito is a bit better, but it's like pretty close, right? Although he's a normal or event character. So in that sense, it's good. It's good to be edgy on something, but because he's forward and we don't expect Schneider to be a tackler, right? We don't want that. So that's the thing. That's just simply it. And yes, his shot is okay to 6,500 is pretty strong, and his power is 5,500. That's decent. But since all the past Schneiders are really strong, I don't think he will be able to go up against those past Schneiders. So yeah, that is the thing, I would say. And if you look at all the other stats other than shot and tackle, everything is really bad. It's on its like 3,000s almost. So yeah, that's the thing. And his skills are Kaiser Tackle, which you can level because you can run the event many times and collect this, and Fire Shot A and Fire Pass. So yeah, like Levin, again, his shot is A, and you would wanna, if you wanna use him as a striker, then you would definitely wanna bring some other S rank shot to him, or else you won't be able to make a goal against many goalies that are at a certain level of its main skill. The main skill of everyone's goalie today is at a pretty good level. So if you want to really score off those goalies, I don't think this A rank fire shot will do that. So you'll have to definitely teach him some S rank shot. But if that means you'll lose one other Schneider, but like I said, all the other Schneiders are really strong compared to him, so I don't know if that's a good option. Yeah, that's the thing. And his team skill is all parameter defense parameter goes up by 15% for non-Japanese players, and his passive is 10% boost on tackle skill. So Kaiser tackle will go up by 10% more. So if you maximize this Kaiser tackle, it's 360 the strength, but you put 10% on top of it, so that's like 400 about. That's strong. That is strong. Yeah, but I don't know. Because he's only forward. So what are you gonna do if you take the ball using the tackle? You know, you can't shoot really. So, and you know, you'll be losing tons of your stamina by the time you finish tackling. So I don't really know if you would really want to tackle, you know. Then at the end you don't have enough stamina to shoot maybe. So yeah, so it's really difficult. I don't know what is Club's intention is for them to release something like this, but it's here, so yeah, we have to deal with it, I guess. So that was my evaluation. I hope you liked it. Please do subscribe for those who haven't yet, and stay tuned for my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.